name is Allison. I'm the Programs, Outreach, and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for another Self-Care Sunday. Today we are going to do a few breathing exercises that come to us from the book Breathe Like a Bear by Kira Willey. You might be looking at this book and thinking to yourself, well, that looks like a kid's book. And it is. I find often that when I am trying out a new skill, whether it be cooking or in this case meditation and breathing exercises, sometimes I like to start with a kid's book because the style of the book breaks it down to a very accessible level. So I often encourage adults, especially with cooking, to check out kids' books because there's a lot of good information that's presented very accessibly. I also encourage you to do that if there is a particular history topic that you're very interested in, because sometimes adult books can be really long and boring and too scholarly, and kids' books give you a really cool overview, and then you can figure out which parts you want to dive into more. But enough about my love of kids' books, which isn't surprising considering that I am a children's librarian. Today, I've picked out 3 breathing exercises from this book for us to do together. The first breath comes from the first section in the book called Be Calm, and it is called Hot Chocolate. And I thought that this would be a perfect exercise to work through considering that fall started this past week. So we're getting into those nice cozy months. So here we go for hot chocolate. Imagine you're holding a cup of hot chocolate in your hands. It's much too hot to take a sip, so you need to blow on it to cool it off. Bring your cup up close to you. Take a long breath in. And slowly blow the air out to cool off your hot chocolate. Take another long breath in. And slowly blow the air out. Now take a tiny sip of your hot chocolate and say, mmm. Make the mmm sound last as long as you can. Try it again. Take a tiny little sip and say, mmm. Put your hot chocolate down, take a long breath in, and let the air all the way out. Yum. So let's try that together. We have our cup of hot chocolate. It's too hot, so we're going to take our long breath in, and you can decide if you want to hold it in for a certain number of counts. So I'll do it for 3 just as a starter point. Ready? Now let it out. In and out. Let's do it one more time. In and out. And now let's take a little sip. And our sound. And one more time. Excellent. And you know, it's one of those things where for a kid, using the metaphor of hot chocolate would be really helpful. As an adult, you don't necessarily need to do that, but it's pretty fun, I think. And who doesn't like hot chocolate? The next exercise that we're going to do is from the next section in the book that is titled Focus. And these exercises are all about doing things to help you focus. The summary says these exercises are fun and quick, and they'll help your brain learn to concentrate. Before starting each one, sit up tall and take a deep breath. When you leave them, you might want to pick a favorite that you can practice anytime you need to focus. So the one that I picked for today is called Be a Bumblebee. It's a little silly, but it's fun. So you're going to sit up as tall as you can, and let's be bumblebees. You're going to make bumblebee wings by sticking your elbows out to the sides and wiggle your wings all around and flap them up and down. Then you're going to take a big breath in and buzz as you let your breath out. Make the buzz last as long as you can. So you're going to take your breath in, buzz, Now make big circles in the air with your bumblebee wings. Make the circles one way, then make the circles the other way. Take your big breath in and bzzz. Now shake your wings. Take another long breath in. Let it all the way out. So a little silly, but fun. And you're doing shoulder exercises too. So it's just a fun, different way to let out that tension. I like silly things like this. I think it makes it a little bit more fun and lighthearted. The last one that we are going to do today is from the section titled Relax at the very end of the book. It is a gentle neck stretch. So you're going to sit up tall and slowly and gently let your head fall to one side. So whichever side you like, and you're going to breathe in and out. Do it one more time. Breathe in and out. Then you're going to sit up tall again and slowly, gently let your head fall to the other side. Then you're going to do the same. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Feel how heavy your head is on each side. And if you're like me, you probably have one side that's a little tighter than the other. For instance, when I put my head to this side, it doesn't feel as tight. It goes a little further. When I put my head to this side, I can feel the pull in my neck a little bit more. So sit up tall again and roll your head down towards your belly. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And you can sit up tall. Take in one last big breath and let it out. If you were sitting for that, you might want to wait a second or two before you get up. I know I'm feeling a tiny bit lightheaded, so you don't want to get up right away. And you can just repeat that as many times as you need. So that's it for today. Again, this was from the book Breathe Like a Bear, which is available in our collection, so you could check it out if you wanted to do some more of the exercises in this book. I think they're really great reminders to get in touch with our silly side for some of them, some of the ones that are meant to, bring up your energy or your focus. But they're also just a reminder that meditation, breathing exercises, these types of things don't have to be complicated. They're very accessible to all age levels, and kids' books are a great starting point for things like this. So I hope that these will help you throughout this week and the coming weeks. If you have any suggestions for future topics for Self-Care Sunday videos, please let me know in the comments. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.